Welcome to this week's edition of the Final Gallop. It is episode 353 and is proudly supported by the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group. In this episode we're going to preview our runners for Eagle Farm on Saturday, as well as Golden Boom in the Carline Stakes at Moonee Valley. Morning Tony, you've started racking up the frequent flyer points for the spring. You were down in Melbourne on Monday at Cranbourne at the jump outs of Antino and Zarastro.
Yeah, good morning Claire, good morning everyone. Yeah, I have got busy already, which is good. It's good to be busy. Both those horses jumped out really well at what was a bit of a dreary old morning at Cranbourne weather-wise. It was cold and a bit overcast and had a bit of rain all weekend. So, but they both went really well. Ange went down and had a bit of a spin around Melbourne to get used to going
the other way,
the anti-clockwise direction. So that was also good. But both horses jumped out probably as I expected, and are both really well and truly on track for next week's Memsie Stakes meeting at Caulfield. But firstly, we're going to talk about Golden Boom this week.
Yes, but before we get to that, if you haven't seen it yet, check out our socials for the new series on Antino called The Antino Effect, put together by the team at Racing X in collaboration with Racing Queensland. And back to racing last Saturday, open class Gallatin Nuccino returned to the winner's circle at Doomben.
Yeah, it was good to see him win. He's been one of those horses all prep. Nothing was going right for him, wrong part of the track, just really messy prep. Although I felt that his desire to win was still there. I questioned it a little bit when he got up beside Goldsborough on the wet track and he just didn't get the job done a few weeks earlier, but the race just panned out beautifully for him. Ryan gets on so well with him. He got a lovely run behind what was a frantic speed, and when he chimed in, you just knew he was going to be the winner. He had to keep his nose down right on the line to win, and he did. It was a really good reward. I mean, a very patient ownership group. He promised a lot early doors. He's just had that mixed career. It's just great to see him back winning.
Okay. We'll start our Saturday preview with Moonee Valley. The rail will be in the 5 metre position with the track currently a soft 6. Thankfully it looks mostly fine conditions ahead for Melbourne. And we have Golden Boom. He'll be in race 7, which is the listed Carline Stakes over the 1,000 metres. He'll carry 58 kilos. Ryan Maloney rides barrier 7. With Ladbrokes he is paying $8.50 to win and $2.45 for the place. Was just beaten in this race last year. This time will be first up into the race, coming off a comprehensive trial win a fortnight ago. Yeah, no,
the 5 metre rail should be good ground. I've scooted along the valley. There's a bit of speed in this. Horse himself's in really good shape. He settled in terrific down there this time. He didn't settle in. He settled in really well last year. He just had a few little hiccups in the autumn down there. He ran in this race last year. He ran second to Mornington Glory. He went on and won the Moir a few weeks later. The difference is we come off a winter, a busy enough winter with him last year. We had that residual fitness. This year we go in fresh first up. Trials have been great. The first one he just trialled a bit fresh, and the second one he was outstanding. Ryan goes down to ride him. The horse jockey combination's terrific. He's drawn a little bit sticky in the small field, and there are a couple of horses with speed underneath him. It all depends on how he steps away and jumps. If he steps well, he's a pretty fast horse.
He is,
He's going to be thereabouts. I'd probably see him rolling outside lead. I don't know if he crosses Midwest or not, but he'd be thereabouts on speed. That seems to suit the valley where this rail position is. So the track will be ideal really by Saturday afternoon. So I think it's really the right race for him. He will improve off it, but he's the sort of horse that's always up and about early in a prep. He doesn't carry massive weight.
No.
He looks fantastic. I couldn't have had a better preparation with him, really getting him ready for this. So I'm as keen on him this year as I was last year. And I really feel this is the right race for him to run well in. You can see in the market he's about $8. I think he probably deserves to be maybe a couple of rolls shorter than that. But he's a genuine top 3 chance in a good race.
On to our preview of our runners at Eagle Farm on Saturday. The rail will be in the 7 metre position with the track currently a soft 5. The forecast is for this rain to ease tomorrow on Friday and just a shower or 2 on race day.
Yeah, I think the track will be all right. 7 metre rail, you're starting to get out to that area where the track becomes much truer. There's not so much getting off fence in the straight like you see in that low rail. I think the weather will be okay. We've missed a heap of the rain here in Brisbane. It depends what happens, obviously, today. But if we get a nice clear day tomorrow, I think this track will race really, really good. It might have a bit of kickback and look a bit uglier, but it'll be fairly good footing underfoot. So I think most horses will get their chance.
Okay, we start in race 1, which is the benchmark 90 handicap over the 1,000 metres. 2 runners. Party for 2 is the first one. She'll carry 55 kilos with Emily Lang's 1.5 kilo claim. Barrier 3, and with Ladbrokes she's paying $4.50 to win and $2.30 for the place. Will be fitter for a first up run when she did travel wide on speed and was found out late.
She'll be a different story here. She's drawn much lower. She should cross the horses underneath her. I certainly see her leading the fence. Emily Lang knows her beautifully too. I think, not that Ange doesn't ride well, I think Em and this horse really suit each other. So I think Emily will step quickly, put her into a forward position. Anything that would try to go faster than her would be going way too quick.
Yep.
So I think we get a cruise along pretty nice on that rail. You won't have to leave that rail very far at all in the straight. So I think, those low draws are going to be in favour to you on Saturday. I think she's the right horse for the race.
Okay, our other runner is Simbu. He'll carry 54 kilos. Angela Jones rides, and he'll jump from barrier 1 with Ladbroke. Simbu's paying $4.80 to win and $2.40 for the place. The winner 3 starts ago, followed by 2 second placings. Last start at this same track and trip.
Yeah, well, if it was around Doomben, you'd like him more. His record there is brilliant, but here at Eagle Farm, he just hasn't been as good. He looks like he'll be on the back of the speed from the low draw. Yet again, the right rider for the horse. Ange gets on really well with Simbu, so he'll step well for her, and the speed will cross will be party for 2, and there'll be a few others wide. They're probably annoying her a little bit. He's just going to be behind the back of them on that rail, then look to come off. He just saved his better racing for Doomben is my only concern with him. His last run here was really good a couple of weeks ago. He's going to get the right run in transit. It's just a matter of him being as good here as he is across the road. So for me, I think Party for 2 goes on top. I think it's the right track and trip for her. I think the rail position of 7 metres is in her favour on Saturday. Okay.
Race 2 is the cutest 3-year-old handicap over the 1,200 metres. Another race with 2 runners. Foreign Press will carry 59.5 kilos with CJ Graham riding barrier 1. She is paying $4 to win with Ladbrokes and $1.55 for the place. Back-to-back wins to start her preparation. 800 metres out to the 1,000 metres last start. Now out to 1,200 metres for the first time.
Yeah, the 1,200 is probably the query, and obviously going up a little bit in the weights, but that's sort of indicative of the race, and obviously a 56 minimum here. So the weight is annoying, but I don't think it's a deal breaker. The 1,200, I guess we got to, until they run it, you don't know if they're going to. But what she is going to get is a beautiful economical run, isn't she? She's going to jump well off a low draw. The speed will come across. It doesn't look to be breakneck. I think she just sits on the back of it. You can see she loves being in amongst the field in the back of it. Then she's got that good turn of foot. So she's going to get the right run. CJ Graham rides her beautifully. I can't see any reason why she can't go 3 for 3. And if this track has got a bit of juice in it, she's very good on that sort of ground.
Okay, the other runner is Impervious. She'll carry 59 kilos. Angela Jones rides her, and she has drawn barrier 6. With Ladbroke, she's paying $3.70 to win and $1.50 for the place. Was third first up behind Foreign Press over the 1,000 metres, and she was the best of the closers in that race, so the 1,200 metres second up should really suit her.
Yes, she was a little bit luckless, wasn't she? Just didn't get clear room when she wanted it. She was really making good ground through the line. The query I got here with her is the draw. Do we end up outside lead? Does she settle well enough outside lead? She's so much better with a bit of cover. I think the ride is tricky. If I knew I was going to get into the 1-1, I think she's exceptionally hard to beat. The one thing she can't afford to do is do too much in running, because she won't have that same finish. So I think she's a tricky ride for Ange. If we can execute it well and she can be on pace with cover, she's awfully hard to beat. It just depends. Like the other one, is going to get a good run. Foreign Press. She's going to get the perfect run behind them. When the run's open, she's going to dash at them. She's going to get the perfect run. If I knew Impervious was going to get, if I swapped the barriers, I think Impervious will win. But I'm a little bit nervous of where Impervious gets to in running and just how she reacts. But she is a far more adaptable horse this time round. She might just relax outside lead and just do everything right. So I'm going to sit on the fence. There's not much between these, and that's pretty obvious off their runs the other day. Both fillies can win the race. It's just a matter of how Impervious reacts to wherever she lands in running.
Okay. Race 4 is the Fillies and Mares Benchmark 78 handicap over the 1,200 metres. Another 2 runners. We'll start with Gospel Girl, 57.5 kilos with Emily Lang's 1.5 kilo claim. And she has drawn barrier 8 and is paying $7 to win and $2.25 for the place with Ladbrokes. A winner last start at this track and trip with a front running ride from Emily.
I can't see why. She's not hard to beat again. Obviously, without parallels, probably the early market favourite. I'd imagine looks the leader. She gets over second or third in running. She couldn't be going any better. She has gone up a fair bit in weight, hence why we've kept them on with the claim. But she's going good. She handled cutting the ground. She's in good shape. She's in the peak of her powers in the prep. So, as is the favourite. But if there's any chinks in its armour, she'll be there to find it.
Okay, the other runner we have is Try Everything, 57.5 kilos. Angela Jones rides. She'll jump from barrier 1 and is paying $26 to win at the moment with Ladbrokes and $5.50 for the place. Disappointing result first up. Is 2 from 2 second up, so you hope she could improve sharply.
Yeah, she just ran a race upside down first up, didn't she?
Yeah.
She just too keen the first half and then didn't finish up the second half. She was a little bit too fresh. She's really improved off that. Whether this is the right race for her, even though we've got the right draw, or we wait a week, there's a Class 4 next week, I just want to think about her. But she's definitely improved. Probably not enough to trouble the favourite or even Gospel Girl just at this stage of her prep, but she's definitely improved.
Okay, and you're putting Gospel Girl on top?
Gospel Girl's on top, yeah, definitely.
Okay. Race 5 is the Class 3 plate over the mile. We have Make a Call, and this will carry 58.5 kilos, and he's been getting a little haircut behind us there with Emily Brown, and there's going to be a feature on Emily Brown shortly doing some grooming on horses, so watch out for that one.
Oh my.
Angela Jones will ride Make a Call, and he'll jump from barrier 13. With Ladbrokes, he's paying $17 to win and $4.60 for the place. Won on protest over the mile last start at Doomben and came home with a big finish.
Yeah, I think he's over the odds, this horse. He had a win in the steward's room. You know, his last start obviously was one of those wins, but it was a good win.
Yeah.
It was a good win. I think Eagle Farm will suit him. The barrier, I don't know if I'm that concerned about it. I think he likes being outside horses more so than underneath horses anyway. Like, he was a colt for a while as a young horse, and he's got a bit of rogue in him. He could not look any better, this horse. He looks phenomenal.
Yeah.
He's in really good shape. I think the mile suits him, and I don't know. I know the favourite won here at short price the other day, Razors, but I don't know, is any good thing of being a certainty at the mile? He's never won at the mile. So this horse, I think, is really good at the mile and could be even good out to the 1800, 2000. So I don't know, I'm really happy with him. I think the horse is in great shape. Ryan's had a good record on him, 1-2, but I think Ange can deputise well and ride him nice. So I think he's really over the odds.
Are you listening, Russell? His name's Russell.
Russell, yeah, Russell's in good nick.
Go, Russell. Race 7 is the benchmark 85 handicap over the 1835 metres. We have Habeebah in this, 54.5 kilos. Ben Thompson rides barrier 8. With Ladbrokes, he's paying $4.20 to win and $1.55 for the place. Was a strong finishing third first up, and then was on speed. Was a little bit playing late second up.
Rushed into a spot second up and just didn't really settle well enough. The first up run just settled and really hit the line nice. Second up just did everything wrong, head up, and you know, just didn't give herself a chance to run on. She just plugged then late. The key here is just to get her to relax, switch off so she can find the line. So I've put Benny on to try and change things up a little bit. Not that Ange does a lot wrong on this mare, but she just might be wanting to go a bit too keen on her. So we mix things around a bit. Right ground for it with a bit of cut, and it'll be ideal. 1800, this benchmark grade's ideal. These horses, they don't win 2 of these in a row. They take their turn, this sort of grade of horse. And I really hope it's her turn because she's in really good shape here at home. Okay.
We go to race 8, which is the No Metro Wins handicap over 1400 metres. Boom Shot runs in this with 55 kilos. CJ Graham rides barrier 3. He's paying $7 to win and $2.60 for the place with Ladbrokes. Good run last start for third over the 1200 and doing his best work through the line. 1400 metres should suit now third up.
Yeah, he's come on really nicely, this horse. One thing about him now, he's actually stepping from the gates better, giving himself a chance to be in a better position. CJ was adamant he wanted the 1400. This race lines up beautifully, cutting the ground suits him. He's definitely come on from that second up run. He improved first up to second up. He's improved again second up to third up. So he's probably up in the peak of his powers. He hasn't won for a while. He's a hard horse to back, win only. But he does appear to have found the right race, and you definitely back him both totes. He's definitely each way chance.
Okay. Race 9 is the Colts, Geldings and Entires benchmark 78 handicap over 1200 metres. About to explode runs, 56.5 kilos. Ben Thompson, barrier 1. $4.60 to win at the moment with Ladbrokes and $2 for the place. Huge run when he did travel wide and finished strongly for fourth over the 1200 metres last start when first up. Drawn well and does like this track and trip.
Yeah, he does. The low draw is important to him. He drew wide the other day and he sort of raced a little bit fresh into a spot. He travelled good, but there was a real control speed. That was the race Gospel Girl won. Controlled it from the front and just put him away. He run good. His run just peaked late. He's come on immensely for that. If you look at him physically, he looks so much better. He wasn't through in the skin into that first up run. His muscle tone's even come on. His skin colour's really good. So I think he presents really well here. I don't know whether to wait for another week with him as well. There's another good race for him next week, but I think he looks too good. He's working too well not to run. The low draw helps. He's a definite chance.
Okay. We're under the final furlong of this week's Final Gallop. Who is your best Metro winning chance on Saturday?
I think I'll start early. I think Party for Two in race 1.
Okay.
is a really. I thought her run was quite good the other day. She was working 3 wide outside lead, like a half head in front, and you know she had to get tired. The closers, she was the best of the on speeders, and the closers come on the back of that.
Yeah.
I think she gets the totally different run where the rail is. I think she's my best chance.
Your best each way chance?
I'm going to go him each way, only for the price. I've got a bunch of each way chances on the day, but I think he's really hard to beat. He's really good bet each way at $17.
Okay.
I quite like him. I think he's way over the odds.
Are you listening, Russell? Again?
But I could easily have Boom Shot each way.
Yep.
And I could even have About to Explode each way as well. He's just each way odds.
Okay. And your best at the provincials, we've got the Moolumbar Cup on Friday and Toowoomba Saturday, but Moolumbar Cup might not be likely.
Yeah, I think it's history with the amount of rain down there, which is a shame. Castilian's going great. So if it can be transferred and that track can get back to soft, I'll be really keen on him to stick with him at Moolumbar. He's going very, very well. And I think he's beautifully placed at the weights in that race. So we go to Toowoomba. I've got 2 in the benchmark race there, Hellenbach and Grand Meteor. I'm not sure about that race. They're both chances in it. Tarjalat, she was short price favourite the other day. Like, geez, these maidens up there are good for her. So I'm going to stick with Tarjalat. I liked her the other day when I scratched her when the rain come.
Yep.
If we had dry ground at Toowoomba, which it looks like it would be up there, surely this is her race because she is ready to go first up.
Okay, your best track worker this week?
My best track worker this week, well, it would be Zarastro's Jump Out at Cranbourne.
It was pretty good.
Well, he's that sort of horse. He's up and about. I just love the way that horse is going. He'd be the pick of mine down there. I thought here in Brisbane on Tuesday morning, I thought this horse's work was really good. Make a call. I just give him the one bit with a mate, and he'll even get out in front of his mate, and he loves it. And he worked really well leading into that win the other day, and he's worked just as good going into this one. So I'll probably stand him out. Party for 2, she's always sharp as hell, so Simbu. So a bunch of nice horses that work good. Those 2-year-olds work, the 3-year-olds now, sorry. Yeah. They worked together. They were terrific. Yeah, they were terrific, those 2. They've both come on from their runs at Eagle Farm the other day. Okay.
Now it is time for Cavs Corner, which is supported by the Brisbane Airport Hotels Group. Mr. Multi last week, Surprise Honey into Fleetwood, both for the win. And lo and behold, they both placed. He should just stick with his place multi.
Well, you'd think so.
You'd think so.
You know, hard to teach an old dog new tricks.
Correct. Let's see what he's got for us this week.
Welcome to Cavs Corner. This week we travel across the road to Eagle Farm. We'll go try everything a place, which is around $5 to $6 a place, into Habeebah. I wish it was Habeebah. Habeebah a place, which is about $1.67, $1.70. Good punting, guys.
So he has gone back to his place. Should have just done that last week and he wouldn't be behind, but he's gone try everything a place into Habeebah a place.
Try everything the place into Habeebah. Gee whiz. He must think try everything. She has improved. He must think she's really going to improve in that one one barrier. So place, well, that's his routine. If he just sticks to place, guys, I think you can follow him. When he gets a little bit adventurous, I'm not sure.
Ambitious, yes. Okay, good luck on Saturday, Tony, with Golden Boom at the Valley and a big team of runners back here at Eagle Farm.
Yeah, thanks, Claire. Good luck to everyone else out there on the weekend. I'm looking forward to Golden Boom. I reckon he can run really, really well on the car line.
Absolutely, I think he can too. Best of luck to everyone.